Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
We are just getting started. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dani Olmo. Ferran Torres. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Portugal have produced another gem in the shape of this fellow, João Felix. Many assume he's a winger, and while he's quite capable out wide, I see him as a number 10 or a supporting striker, if you like, because of the way he moves, especially his decision-making and vision in and around that D.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Balde. Gavi.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia charging forward down that flank. Great chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Mane. Dani Olmo. Distributed tidily. Eric Garcia. Brozovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brozovic. Shifted it to the flank. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Now it's Rashford. Rashford.
That's good play from him.
Aimed at the far side. And that is expertly dealt with. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Rashford. Al-Ghanam. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Cristiano Ronaldo. Crosses it in. Szczesny claims it without any fuss. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And it's Rashford. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Gavi. And the shot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Dani Olmo simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And it's with the keeper.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al Nassr really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Joao Felix. Bernal.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Joao Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant. I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
90 minutes gone and nothing between them still.
Ferran Torres. It's a pretty loose pass.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now he's running away.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Rashford. Joao Felix.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Araujo. So just 15 minutes still to come. And so penalties loom ever closer. Is there anyone who can seize the day in the next 15 minutes?
And we're off for the final time. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it.
Now it's Gavi. Gavi! Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, why complicate matters, Peter? You need a goal as quickly as possible, and it could very well work with him in the lineup.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
Tries one from range. Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Ferran Torres, the most accurate pass. Stood up well to him there. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Gavi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's O'Reilly. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, right place, right time. Oh, they could be caught out here. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Oh, easy pickings there. Ødegaard takes a shot. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Decent chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, that's a key interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Neymar. And here's Shevchenko. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shevchenko!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Pass somewhat off target. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Applies the finish! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are good effort from distance.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his...
Ødegaard! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, that's why we love the beautiful game, to see excitement like that. The run was dynamic, the finish disappointing.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. It's Neymar!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Space for him to turn and look. Now the ball in. Cleared without hesitation. Great defending. McAllister! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
McAllister clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there was...
Shot, surely! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Shevchenko! He's put his foot right through that one.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the...
Tries a shot! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That looks a good ball through. And the finish! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And smartly reclaimed. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's had a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been won straight back.
Maybe 3
No
minutes
luck with
added
that
time.
dink over the top. Shevchenko. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And this is Totti. Crosses it in here. O'Reilly. Chance! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
And we come to you now with
Just
a
about
quick
sorts out
request
the
for
first
support
45
for our
minutes,
charity
and we'll be back with the
Champions
second
Football.
very soon.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15, Shevchenko.
And we get
Coming
things
on the
going
field
again.
is number 24.
India not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Well, super find. Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
O'Reilly, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Yamal. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No way through there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. O'Reilly. Ødegaard scooting forward. He's picked his way through. Ødegaard! Oh, impressive strike.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances.
Great chance! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Now it's Neymar. Goes for goal! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
He's having a hit! Could be danger here. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Haaland. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got away, and the shot! And it's goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And now he has two.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, that's fabulous. Look at the space here. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He is through here. Shot a goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And a header! Some good work on the right flank here. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. Can he finish? Oh no, what has happened here? That's put paid to the danger. That's the throw. Not the most accurate pass. It's Totti! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Oh no, this does not look good. Shoots!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold to take it as usual. Haaland! And that has been knocked clear. Yamal! Oh, terrific save.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
So, third corner of the game.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Totti. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, what a mistake! And he shoots! It's hit the upright.
Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
So this to extend their lead.
And he's denied. It's fallen kindly here. Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Spread to the right.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Haaland. And this is Neymar. Now he's on it. It's Neymar! And that has flown over. And he's gone looking for safety. Gets a good foot in there. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Yamal. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's managed to get free.
In with the challenge. And that will be the final act.
India cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello
nicely
everyone,
here.
and welcome
Gorgeous,
to
gorgeous
Emirates
evening. The
Stadium.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. So straight into the action. And he's being shifted off it. That has not gone well. And that's going right the way across. And he's had it nicked away. Messi. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's a key interception. No way through, so back it comes. Real chance! It's in! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
India gain their reward with an early goal. India leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Valverde to Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Caicedo engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good spread. He's had it taken off him. It's not an especially good pass, that. Messi. Now it's Kane. That is good strength. Look at the space here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Messi is behind this one, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. That's a good ball. Yamal is onto this. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Valverde. For Messi. Son Heung-min, rapid and full of intent. Messi. Valverde. And this is Kane. Camavinga. Caicedo. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We're up and running then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
Oh, that is asking for Ferran Torres! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Robertson. Zielinski. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pacho. Camavinga. Very nicely done. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Pacho. Robertson. Pacho. And Akanji. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Zielinski gets into a good position. He's picked his way through. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Camavinga. India are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold, delivered from distance. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi.
India are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Now it's Zielinski. Alexander-Arnold. Zielinski. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Fernandez. Messi. Not the most accurate pass. No, again there's no way through. Camavinga, a lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been won straight back. Camavinga. 15 minutes till half-time. Pacho. Fernandez finding himself in space. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
So, another set play. Camavinga. Kane. And it's Son Heung-min. And Robertson.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It's a threatening chance for a shot! Not a bad try by any means. Pacho makes the interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Showing good feet. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Caicedo.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Stood up well to him there. And it's Camavinga. Not the most convincing of passes. Robertson. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Great vision. And he's in on goal, shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So a temporary halt to the action.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Can he get on the end of this? Trossard picks it up out wide. Ball in towards the middle. Good read, needed to be. Shot, surely! And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Robertson. And it's Caicedo. For Messi. Played out to the left flank. Turns back here, probably the best option. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Messi. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Looking for options for movement.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir.
And he shoots! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. He's going for goal! And over, just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. Just about up to the hour now. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Trossard. Yamal. Good take, and is he in? And it's Messi. India can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Some resolute defending there. Done delicately. Oh, that was vital. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Robertson. Messi. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold makes a move down the right. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yamal gets a good foot in there. Tries to play it through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Camavinga. Shot could be on.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
It is
dorsal
their
14
second corner of the game.
será sustituido por el dorsal 17.
Played out towards the right wing. No way through, so back it comes. That's put paid to the danger.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And he's been shifted off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. Son Heung-min. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Caicedo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. India really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
5 minutes left on the clock. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Adli. That's good running with the ball. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good ball, good take. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Adli, Camavinga does really well there, he is strong. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result